As a designer and TV host for the last 18 years, I've helped people achieve the home of their dreams. With so many of us rethinking how we live right now, I wanted to help bring real-life solutions to people who are ready to transform their homes with simple, easy-to-achieve solutions. This is In the Room with John Gidding. Hi guys. So this week we reached out to you and asked for questions about projects that you're taking on. We got a lot of really great questions, and this makes a lot of sense because we're all focused on our homes right now. So with that said, let's dive right in. I want to remodel my kitchen, but I need tips on how not to break the bank. I have an apron sink dilemma for my kitchen. One large bowl or two dual bowls. One, the way not to break the bank is once you've set your budget and once you've got your spreadsheet and it's super detailed, stick to it, no matter what it does to your schedule. The schedule is usually what ends up breaking the bank in kitchen projects, which kitchens are made to break banks, are they not? These are expensive little rooms we have in our homes, and oftentimes the bank is broken. Why? Because something typically goes wrong. There's a scheduling error, some material is no longer available, there's some kind of huge delay in refrigerators. Whatever it is, these end up wasting people's time that you're still going to end up paying for. Oftentimes what will then happen is instead of sticking with the plan, you will purchase a different fixture or a different appliance, and now you're starting to add to your bottom line. So my number one tip is take your time. Have patience. Not a lot of homeowners can, because once the kitchen is ripped out, usually there isn't a second kitchen you can use. And most people don't like to switch to an all microwave diet for the duration of their kitchen project, especially as they're being patient. But that is my number one tip. If you can be patient and just ride out the waves of whatever happens to your well-laid plans, then you can usually stick to your budget. That said, here's some inexpensive options to consider for kitchens that look stylistically high but didn't cost so much. Countertops. Granite is obviously popular, slightly expensive, but it doesn't have to be granite. Butcher block countertops are great if you're okay with a little bit of patina developing over time. Solid surface countertops are also great. They've come a long way in either being a very monolithic and modern look or looking a lot like natural stone. Cabinets can be inexpensive. If you're willing to do a little bit of elbow grease, you wouldn't believe how many IKEA cabinets I've seen in really beautiful homes. It's usually the pulls and the countertop material that matters anyway. They're made well enough, and I find that they're so easy to start assembling yourself, especially once you've got the hang of it, that if you're willing to do a bit of work yourself, you can save yourself a lot of money. Definitely have those cabinets that you build installed by professionals, but you can build the carcasses yourself when it comes flat packed and with an instruction manual. When it comes to sinks, I love a large bowl. It turns out that I've had everything from the split bowl to a smaller one. The huge bowl that manages to take any pot or pan that you put into it is such a benefit. I don't recommend splitting up the sink into two separate sections. If you love a double bowl, I hope you have the space for two serious double bowls. Finally, a great way of saving money right now if you're taking on a kitchen renovation is to consider continuing to use your appliances while the new ones arrive. Unless you are lucky and happen to be in a part of the country where for some reason the fridge you wanted has not already been sold, you're going to find that there's a shortage of appliances out there. So if you're willing to design around the spaces that your appliances currently use so that as replacements come, they can be swapped out, that's a nice way of approaching your kitchen that you're going to probably be working on for the next year, just based on supply chain issues and when things are arriving. So keep that in mind as you take on the most expensive of renovations, the kitchen. The next question is, what are some good storage solutions for my pantry? Small space and lots of oddly shaped things. I like to approach a pantry aesthetically almost like a closet. It should have shelves, it should have some kind of concept as what's on the wall. Maybe it's paint, maybe it's wallpaper, vinyl works really well here. But the idea is don't leave it all white and all stainless steel, unless you live in a loft, some kind of industrial setting where that's okay. Otherwise it's a missed opportunity. And it can be a really nice detail in the home. Now, when it comes to storage, yes, make every surface work, floor to ceiling again, make the insides of the walls work for you. But I find that the sort of best ways of using a space well involve pulling things out. So whether it's deep drawers that go all the way in, or whether it's sort of vertical storage that pulls out, it's usually difficult to reach all the way into pantries, and especially because there's so many small objects, they all fall on top of one another. Embrace gadgetry. Lean into pantry gadgets that store things like lids, grocery bags, cleaning supplies, and cooking tools in sort of specialized ways just to get them out of the way and reduce visual clutter. And that's the last question. I hope that was fun. I had a lot of fun doing this. I'm looking forward to more of your problem spaces and seeing how I can help you with unique solutions. See you next time on In the Room. If you've got a home makeover project you need help with, or a room you'd like to reimagine, drop us a DM at Shelter on Instagram and tell us your story. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube so you don't miss a new episode.